Well, good afternoon from the home address. It's 20, I keep saying it's the 28th of December every time I load something. All my days are all mixed up since, they've been mixed up all December actually, but certainly in the last few days I've got them all upside down. But definitely the 28th of December. It's almost, well, it's 10 to 4, isn't it? I nipped out to town. It was pissing the rain, so I didn't bother going to Amel but I was down at B&M and I searched just about every confectionery aisle for the wine gums, and there was none. And then I remembered there was a kind of Christmassy section which also included wine gums, and I spotted the very last box, and there was some young girl standing, I think she was about 9 or 10 years old or something, she was standing, and just as I took the box, wine gums, Maynard's wine gums. I always thought they were made by Bassett, but wine gums anyway. And she said, "Oh, I wanted them." I said, "No, you weren't. You were standing looking at the fucking chocolate eclairs." I says, "No." I says, "I've got them." And she says, "No, I was standing waiting for somebody to come and help me. I was going to ask you. When you came along, you just snatched them out the shelf." And I says, "Well, too fucking late." He says, "But it's not fair because I was waiting for somebody to come along." I says, "Well, I've got them now." Anyway, the manager was coming down the other aisle, and so he approached and he says, "What's the problem?" And she says, "He took the wine gums that I was going to get." I says, "No, didn't you fucking cow?" I says, "I was here, you were standing staring at it," and she says, "Look, do you really need the wine gums?" That's what he says to me. I says, "Listen, how many times am I in your shop buying wine gums over the year? Right?" I says, "That's probably the first time I've seen this girl in the store." And she's not taking the last box. I'm a regular customer. And he kind of looked at me kind of strange. He said, "Oh, come on." And I says, "No." And then she started fucking crying. I says, "Oh, fucking hell, eh? Big sob story, eh? And I've got to give up my wine gums for you." I says, "No fucking chance." I just said to fucking, trod on like hen. I says, I'm not giving them to you." And anyway, she was fucking bubbling and greeting, and then I think she ended up getting what do you call them, a packet of sports mixtures or something like that, or eclairs. I don't know. I didn't fucking hang about moaning, bitch. But anyway, it wasn't really I would say extra mash, but it was probably something that was unneeded. But what I have been busy with this morning, I've only had a few hours sleep. That up and down was back to our usual standards. That was, certainly between, let me think, definitely around 2 o'clock this morning. It was, I was out of my bed a couple of times. I couldn't sleep. I could actually, I'm not going to word a lie here. I could actually see the energies floating over the top of my bed. They were kind of like not a fantail, but a kind of like a wheel effect. It was like, maybe that's not even the right description. Like a rotary type blade. That's more accurate, I think. It was like all the different. I'm sure if I was mechanically minded, you'd probably lots of serrated edges, and it's all different colours. And there's two together, and they came right over the bed. I thought it was the angels, but it was slightly different. And then I realised it was up and down with a new energy flow that she's got for me. So that's promising, actually. I think that's an optimistic way of looking at things. But anyway, as I said, I've been busy this morning. That fucking little cow, these wine gums, annoyed me. What I've done is I've made I'm thinking that if we're going to get a prolonged winter with snow and stuff, and I can't get out the house, and I'm going to be doing less uploads on my YouTube channel for a while, I can't just keep sitting talking to my camera in my house. Things to do. I thought maybe I should break my 8-year cycle in January and get that television sorted out. So I had an idea, and what I've done is I've made myself a, oh, can you see it in this light? I've made myself a mini, it looks like a CD but it's not. It's a mini satellite dish. Can you see that? So it's connected to a battery, which will feed into wires which will connect over there later on today. Wait, actually, just give me a second. I'll test it. Hold a second. Okay, so what I've done is I've wired it up and plugged it into the back of the television there. I'll need to put it out towards the window area. But they talk about Sky TV. Now, I don't know, but if this is all you get in Sky TV, then I'm not really going to be fucking too bothered about if it works or not. Let me just show you. Turn this on. I'm not sure if that's picking up. I don't think it's picking up the blue. But so as you can see, all you get is the sky. So that's not really my idea of entertainment. So people talk about Sky TV and they sit and look at the sky all night on the television. That's not very good. Where I'm sitting, it's a bright blue, but probably on this camera it's probably showing white. Don't ask me why that is. So what I'd rather do is, I think, well, I might abandon the idea actually, if that's all I'm going to get. It's probably something to do with the where my mini satellite is actually, my satellite dish has been situated. It probably needs to go higher and probably out the window, but there we go. I don't know why they need a big fucking frying pan size dish, or dustbin lid size. The old dustbin lid sizes. Thank goodness Up and Down's not got an old dustbin. That'd be fucking crammed full of all my stuff, wouldn't it? Shouldn't get enough fucking. The bin wouldn't be big enough for it. No wonder they give you wheelie bins. She would be ramming fucking photographs and cards and books and fucking t-shirts and whatnot all in there. But anyway, let me show you my other design. Bear with me a second. I'll turn this off just now. I'll try and get that sorted out later. Let me get a sip of tea. Okay, this is my other design I've been working on. It hasn't taken an awful lot of effort. I'm not sure if that's the best place to have it situated to show you. Perhaps that's, it's not very clear, is it? Not very clear, no pun intended. Of course it's clear, it's glass. Oh, Andrew. Right. What we've got here is a glass container. I've taken the label off. That sticky stuff at the other side, that's from the label. It's coffee jar. So what it is can I do this without fucking it up? Let me just put it here. So that's the lid, okay, which is secondary to this invention, and that's the inside of a glass jar. It's probably about well, it's over 6 inches, isn't it? Tall. What I'm going to do with this is it's a heating device. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on the doorstep on sunny days, okay, and maybe just leave it for about an hour or something when the sun hits my front doorstep, okay. And when I'm satisfied there's enough heat inside the jar, I'll nip out and put the lid on. Okay. Oh, Andrew, get this sorted right. So the lid will be on, and inside the jar will be the heat of the sunlight, which will be contained within the jar and sealed. And then I'll take it inside, I'll close the front door, and for example, maybe go into my bathroom, and I'll take the lid off, and the heat of the sunlight which is inside the jar will then escape into the bathroom and offer sufficient heat for a little while to heat up the bathroom to save fuel costs. Don't know what you think of that idea. And then if it's successful, then what I might do is what I might do is actually erect a greenhouse out in the back lawn, a portable greenhouse, and then take my vacuum cleaner and go out into the greenhouse every few hours and then suck the air out of the greenhouse and then bring in the vacuum cleaner. You know, it's a Vax vacuum cleaner, so it's a what do you call it, a cylindrical region where all the dust is collected, but it's not going to be dust, it's going to be warm air from the greenhouse. And then what I'll do is I'll come in, I'll take the top off the Vax. I should have brought it through to show you. I'll take that off, and then actually I will, hold on. Okay, so I don't need to bring in all the implements through to show you what that is, but certainly the hose will be fitted in here, and then the extension, and then I'll suck all the air out of the greenhouse. It'll come into the inside of the tub, and then when I come through, I'll just I'm not sure, but I just remove the lid off, and all the warm air will escape and then hopefully heat up my sitting room. So that's just an idea. I might have to go and get a fresh cup of tea because this will be going cold, but that's the general thing. So I've been quite busy, and hopefully you can see that I've been quite imaginative in regards to my new inventions. It's something I like to do during the winter. So that's the satellite dish done, and the thermal glassware for heating the bathroom, and of course I'll consider getting a greenhouse erected in the back garden, and then hoover up the fresh air within the greenhouse and bring it indoors and heat my sitting room. So hopefully I'll save a bit of money.